We have tattoo sleeves. Yeah. Yeah, looks real.
Look at that.
Hey, did you see those guns?
I wouldn't want to.
What gun? Pee Wee Herman doll. Okay, this is chest hair. Now, if everybody looks really closely, there is a disco gentleman with a white three-piece suit that's very reminiscent of John Travolta. Or you could use it as a hairpiece. And these are safety cones.
Nice hats.
What else could safety cones be used for? Yes.
A wonderful hat.
Okay, we have toy soldiers.
Army men.
Army dudes.
Army dudes. This is half of, here's a playing deck of cards to go with the poker chips. Then we have a Mardi Gras mask. And last but not least, which is my favorite,
Oh, what's in there?
is a microscope. Did I see a tear come down your eye? Oh, okay. You sure? Because you seemed a little emotional when you saw this microscope. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's it, guys. Do I get an applause of any kind? I remember back when the first camp started, if I just walked in the room, I got an applause. And now it's like they just take me for granted. When I come in the room, from now on, I expect an applause. What was the best prank that you played on someone?
Probably a whoopee cushion. I did it on my family, and I put it on a chair, and then they sat down and went, pfft. The whoopee cushion on the chair, and my brother sits at it.
Putting a whoopee cushion in Barack Obama's seat.
I was saying, not like, who's there?
Knock on the door and just walk away.
It would be locking someone in the closet. The only problem is I did it to myself.
That would probably have to be when I was younger and I scared my brother into believing there were aliens in our backyard.
Oh, I got a balloon and I blew up the balloon, and my brother was in the bathroom, and when he opened the door, I put the balloon towards him and opened it, and then the air gushed into his face.
I have tried to pull a prank on somebody. It was my brother, Alex. He doesn't really know what I tried to do.
What was it that you tried to do?
When he was sleeping, I poured water on his blanket. That was
to make it think like he peed in
yes,
The whoopee cushion.
You like the whoopee cushion?
Yeah.
That's very popular today.
That is a funny prank.
I was up with one of my friends in Lake Folsom, and he decided he was going to go to the bathroom, and he didn't come back for a couple hours. And so we decided to go out and play a little prank on him. So we had chocolate and nuts and smeared it all over his face.
Wait a minute, he was asleep and you did all this to him?
Yes.
I thought you said he went in the forest for a couple hours.
Yeah, he was there for a couple hours.
Oh, he was asleep though, for a couple hours?
Yes.
Okay.
I played a pretty good prank on April Fool's Day on my teacher, where I had my friend trying to show me a video on his phone. It was actually a fake iPhone. And then so I said, I don't want to see your stupid video, and I grabbed the fake phone from him and threw it against the ground and started smashing it with my foot. And my teacher got really scared because he thought I was having a extreme anger breakdown. And then afterwards we told him that the phone was a fake, and he thought it was pretty funny.
My dad's parents, my grandparents, came over for a visit, and I knew that my grandfather, Gramps, is afraid of snakes. So what I did was I went to my room where I have a big rubber cobra that looks very real, and I pulled it out. I actually didn't officially get to pull the prank on him. I was laughing at how funny this would be. I was almost there when I laughed so hard that I accidentally peed my pants, and the prank was foiled.
The best prank I get was the hugging prank I did with my sister Megan.
What is the hugging prank?
Why the person is getting hugged, you grab the pants and pull it down.
I've been asked to give an award to my brother, John. So what I think I'm gonna do is give him the award, go to hug him and pull his pants down on national television. That's what I'm gonna do. That's the prank I'm gonna pull.
I mean, you need the enemy to be threatening, but it's funny if the enemy is threatening and pathetic.
We're gonna establish they'll be superheroes, and we need to decide on their powers.
And remember, based on the locations we have here to utilize, we can use this room as a sound stage and make this room into an apartment set, a living room, a house, depending on the things we can bring to this room.
It's a 7-minute film, so we have to stay away from epic.
How about he just like puts like a, you know, like kind of like illusionist, like he would put a blanket or something under it, then, you know, silence, or, you know, like kind of like illusionist, like he would put a blanket or something under it, then. Why does he like salsa?
Okay, what would make a perfect world for you?
Film movies.
Being a producer.
Like having my new house to live.
Where everyone is happy.
Just be with my family and friends.
That I can actually afford all the video games that I want in the future.
For me, be a pastor, go to different churches around the world.
Everybody had a good living situation and global warming wasn't a thing.
Going to Disneyland.
Disneyland would make the world
Yeah.
perfect for you, huh?
Yeah.
To create more animations and drawings to show among others in film workshop.
Get a really nice job and start a business.
Okay, and what kind of business would you start?
I would start baking.
Maybe Idaho because I want to see what it would look like in person, and I thought there would be some happiness and calm there.
What would make a world perfect would be if there was no bigotry or slavery or hunger or dictators.
I guess a world with flying cars and flying. If people started flying, I would be in heaven.
If everyone were as smart as I was.
Ladies, don't take this the wrong way here.
Okay.
All girls and women need to be naked.
That's the perfect world for you?
Mm-hmm.
A world where Dale can have his steak and lobsters every day?
That's a given. No, for you.
Oh, for me.
For you, what would make it a perfect world for you?
A perfect world for me
yeah.
is a world where autism is viewed as just normal.
The one where nobody's really texting or everybody's
Does that bother you? Like the whole...
Everybody
going
texts,
nuts?
nobody talks, and I end up telling myself.